no backlash from your parents?
I got a South African mom. She's from South Africa. She's an immigrant. She's working on the papers. I'm
doing what you're doing.
Figuring it happen. My BG live across the street. I could leave my money there. I could leave my sneakers there. I could do pretty much.
Oh, so you
and
hit
we
the
all
shit.
we all hit it. We all smart enough
Yeah.
to figure out how to
sneak it
maneuver.
around.
And then outside, the same thing is happening everywhere.
Right.
And it's your mom got to work.
Right.
You got to go to school. Some parents got double shifts. Life, bro, just like it is nowadays. Like it's no different from what it is nowadays with the moms with the babies nowadays. Like
right.
It's a fine line between, like I always say, my mother raised the gentleman and the streets raised the gangster. And it's you either find a defined line. Like
balance.
once you make a choice and you outside with a certain way, there's nothing your parents could do.
Fact.
To be honest with you, if you built a certain way.
Right.
And if you that much of a knucklehead, which I was. You it's locked in because you already see what it is.
Right.
If you could observe and you're smart and you're hungry and you want more, and you kind of on both sides of the coin. So it was like, even as young people, like, not to be funny, we started off as the average young dude started off seeing our OG bagging up this and that, that we were so. Like I went to BG, like I'm telling you, BG had a Volkswagen. We was in junior high. We wasn't in high school. I went to junior high in a Volkswagen.
That's great.
Every day I had Delta Forces of all colors. I did like, we're doing shit that's
adult shit.
But you don't know it's adult shit. You just doing what you see everywhere, and you
right.
inspire them to do more because times are changing.
Right.
Like we lived in the middle of a time change, which I wasn't able to see until I was older.
Right.
Like hip hop came about. Like this is like we're hip hop babies.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? We're hip hop juniors, so we're outside, we're playing this shit, we're wearing certain things. We want to be able to provide for ourselves. So we started off from bagging up to going, we could do this ourselves. It was programmed in the hood. Like Scarface was out.
Right. Was Scarface a
The
big
movie.
deal? Was it that much of a big deal back
Hell yeah, it was a big deal. Hell yeah, it was a big deal.
New York up. Shit.
I think a lot of people in music don't contribute enough to Hollywood and rock music in the 80s period and just the way of being. Like a lot of us get our influences from genres that's outside of the box, and we know how to make it connect and make it beautiful and make it sleek.
Right.
Thanks.
That's just what it was. Like you see, like you think about it. The first successful dude I seen was a drug dealer for me personally.
Me too.
That I admired.
Likewise.
That I admired. That I say,
I want to be like that.
okay, I see what it is. Like you know what I mean? Wow. But then as you get older and you go through it, then you understand that's kind of fucking stupid.
Right.
Till you catch that case, you don't know it's really stupid.
Facts.
Like you understand what I'm saying? So that's the world we live in. Like, what can we do about it?
When did that happen? When did the first case come around that kind of snapped you out of things?
My first case didn't snap me out of shit.
Not even yours. Not even yours.
Like we here now.
Not
we
even
here
yours.
now.
I mean the one that
Like,
you
I
saw.
mean-
Whatever one, the one that you saw.
I think once you on a, I think it depends on your personality.
Okay.
Once you on a certain road, some people gravitate to the road different. Like we was talking about fight or flight response earlier. Like, once I knew to myself that I love gangster shit within myself, I think I knew that at a young age. Like, you know what I mean? And I think I adapted it. I gravitated to it. And also, when you come from a rough neighborhood, at a certain point in time, you say fuck it if certain things happen to you, and a switch hits. Like I've been beat almost fucking 20 niggas battered me, still shouldn't shatter me. It's not a phony line. That is a real line, but that was a life-changing line for me. That was one of them times where I said, now if you cross me, or if I feel I'm in danger, I'm gonna hurt you first, and I'm gonna make an example out of you. Right. And I'm not gonna be no rapper that's walking around fucking New York City worrying about security. I don't care what borough I'm in. I don't even care if I'm not even from a borough or a town niggas know. But when I leave here, I don't care if I'm in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, this one and that one. If you cross me and I can find you again, you're gonna fucking pay. Right. Because I know pain. I already been through pain. I've had the Martin mask. I've been laid up in my bed in pain, hurting. I've seen grown men look at me and cry, and I came out of that. And I had a revenge spree. Right. And once you engage in ignorance, if you don't know it's that ignorance, that could actually be a fucking downfall. Right. If you don't have enough good people around you to drag you back in, because you become egotistical about it. Right. Like I went from, and even my whole life, I'm scared to be the loser.
Me too. Shit. Right.
Scared. That's why I'm aggressive. I'm scared to be the loser. That's why plants work for me a lot. That's why being plant-based, juices for life, pharmacy, it taught me how to calm, say I don't need to walk outside every day with 2 guns. I don't gotta always be on edge. I don't want to lose. Right. I don't want to lose, and I want to make sure I can get the fuck out that door if it pop. Right. If it pop, it's my job to get out this door by any means necessary. Right. But if you don't have the right people around you, and you coming up in a certain neighborhood, around certain people, certain environments, that now turns to ego and pride. That survival thing now turns to an egotistical thing of, I wish y'all fucking niggas would when I come in here. Mm-hmm. I wish you would. I don't give a fuck who's in here.
That was a lot of the Locks attitude.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck who is in here. When I walk in this bitch, I dare one of you niggas to try to violate me.
This Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.